Hello, this is a close game played in the Osaka League where black won by 4.5. And before we get to the beginning to check the Fuseki, where actually white was off to a pretty good start, it's interesting to see how many points black reduced in this lower right corner, where white just barely survived with 3 points instead of a territory of more like 10 points. So let's go back up to maybe here, even more. Yeah, around here. So when black played this move at p2, first of all, white doesn't have to do anything. I mean, if white just cuts and black pushes in the corner, white will block. If black cuts, white captures. If black plays here, white connects. Anyway, there's a lot of space inside. Black can only get the hane in center on the first line, and white will leave with like 12 points of territory. Yeah, about that, instead of 3. So already we can see a difference, and black must come back here to defend this area. Anyway, even after white protected to make sure the eyes are okay. But wait, instead, white should just monkey jump here and reduce a lot of points like this. It's good to connect the T14 because later white can play this attach and Atari. Of course, black will take the ko, but white has a ko threat and then takes the ko back and black connects. So anyway, if white defends, it's still not a big deal. Black hane block connect. Now normally white is supposed to defend again, but even if he doesn't, black is not going to erase too much in this area and it will finish gote. So when white cuts here, which is good, black will go Atari. Obviously if white connects, black will cut and that's a problem. But white can play Atari or cover like this. So black captures a stone. This is all forced. Now white was a little bit too slack with this R1. So white can play Atari from the outside. If black connects, white captures a stone and it's all good. And if black connects here, white has the possibility to fight the ko or play Atari from behind, which is center, and then erase some points in the middle. So that will compensate for the loss on the bottom side. And he's still okay because he can keep center here and then still go for the monkey jump in the top right, then the Kosumi in the top left. And I think white can win this by a couple of points instead of losing the game by a few points. Now let's go back to the beginning. It was an interesting fight on the left side. Komoku versus Hoshi, so far so good. Then a pincer, this is very common. The loose one, it's also played a lot, but this is absolutely fine. Then some pressure. Here black can also go to the second line, but that's probably a matter of preference or personal choice. Anyway, it's good to play a one space jump and get out. Then pincer. Now here I would jump out first to secure the cornerstone. If white tries to kill this stone on the left side, then you go for a triple kakari, that's generally good. So white will usually protect the corner, maybe f3 in this case, and then you can play a cap move, push outside, then turn to give him a bad shape and go out with Keima either like this or like this, which is threatening the cut, but obviously white will play here, then you must go down and keep fighting. Similar to what happened in the game, but at least you don't lose this c6 uncontested. So back to the game. We have a jump here. Obviously this jump is threatening the 3 stones in the top left, but they are still quite resilient. And now c6 is becoming weak. So white jumps out too. White can attach on top of this c6 or play a kick first and then jump in between. But I don't like this one to exchange so much. I prefer the attach here. Anyways, jump out, it's also an option. So black turns direction here, threatening to cut. This is fine. White goes down. That's very proper to connect. Black descends. That's good too. And now white plays the kick. Actually, white was supposed to play the push here and jump out. It's very risky to leave that group surrounded. I mean, it's actually what happened in the game. So now it seems that white is going for a trade. Yeah, nice idea to push at G16, sorry. Then white comes out. But this block, it's a bit questionable because this block gives white the vital point at G15 and that's a good shape to come out. So normally black should play this spot, threatening the cut. It's interesting to think about the cut right away, but you need to read what happens because he might just Atari here, then play a peep, and if you block this way, he takes a stone. If you block the other way, he will push, then you gotta block here, he turns, and then either cut the stones on the left or the ones in the middle. And if this happens, it just leaves very easy on the left. So if you don't cut right away and you just play the peep, take away the key move, when white connects here, there's a way to surround this group in a net. So simply jump out. Anyway, you want to jump out with the stones on the left. Now, if he plays a wedge like this, you can play Atari, connect, defend. There is no way for white to come out in the middle. This is all cut, no matter how he tries. And the thing is, if white just captures one stone like this and you go Atari, he takes the stone, you can actually go for the kill. If you simply descend, white will leave with twice. And even this is pretty painful. I mean, compared to the game sequence. But if you play this move, it's difficult for white to leave. White has Atari here, Hane, he can push. But the problem is, this eye on the left side is going to be false. So when he plays this move, Hane, and that's it, 2 false eyes. If he goes down, you can play Atari, but you can kill it in a different way. I mean, Atari, obviously, he will go for the ko. So it's better to avoid the ko by playing this move and then connect. Or if he goes down, throw in 2 times, and again, it's a false eye. So the group is completely dead. And if he tries to descend here, you just Hane and then throw in. And again, it's a false eye. So this group could die actually. Therefore, black missed a big opportunity to play the Nobi instead of this block. This block, it's always appealing because it's a tiger mouth, but it also gives white a tiger mouth. So then Hane from the other side. It's very easy for white to come out. Here, black should either Nobi or jump because it's more interesting to jump from the weak stones. Now, if white jumps along, you either jump in the top to make some territory or you put pressure coming from the outside, like this. It's actually quite difficult to catch this group now, but at least you keep the chase going. So try to surround that group. Now Hane, he blocks, then he makes another tiger mouth, that's a Ponuki. It's difficult to ruin the eye shape now. White is out already. You play the peep, connect, that's fine. And it's not time to play away. I mean, right now, black should either connect here or play a Kosumi or turn in the center, something to help this group on the left side, because now all of a sudden Hunter is hunted. That group doesn't really have eye shape, or jump inside the center this way. I mean, it's not the best time to Tenuki when you have this group on the left side hanging there. White defense, very calm. White could actually think about ways to attack this group on the left. At least push one time here. And then wedge. Then cover and capture this stone because the group in the middle is still under a lot of pressure. Maybe white couldn't decide whether to jump here or to push from the outside or simply push through and capture this stone because it still chases the group. Anyway, white is calm. He just defends. Black makes a Shimari, that's big. White finally pushes here. Yeah, that's okay. Take away the eye space. Now instead of cut, white has a better move. This clamp or Tesuji Hasamitsuke, because if black plays here, white can take the stone and now black has only one eye. And if black connects this way, white captures, cuts, and this is a false eye and the group on the left side is already captured. So it's more interesting to play D10 than C11 as a tactical move. Oh, he cuts from behind now. Okay, that's interesting too. So that was actually bait, because normally black should just play here, white plays this move, and now turn or jump to go out. Yeah, maybe the plan was white takes, black connects, white plays here, then push through, then Atari, Atari, and capture this way. But even now, white can think about the squeeze. So Atari from behind, Atari again, and then protect somehow. Because the group in the center is still in trouble. And now also the one on the left side. Anyway, white cuts, that shows fighting spirit, then Atari. Then we have a little ko going on. So block. Yeah, take the ko, very good. Push here. I think white should defend first. Because this is a kind of ko that it's quite heavy for black still. So white can play Nobi now. If black tries to link underneath, take back the ko. If black connects here, white can turn first. Then black needs to make eye shape either this way or this way, so it's still a ko. it's a much more profitable co-fight for white, and it's good to be connected in the center because like this, white can chase those stones on the left side. So white just eliminates the ko, black cuts, and now, ooh, that's a heavy group in the middle. Why shouldn't answer this Atari? Just leave it, play away a pincer or something else, and use that connection as a co threat, because now it just creates a heavy group that white has to take care of, and the fight already looks good for black, chasing that group. Should always get ahead, never behind, like this. If white plays a wedge, you have Atari and then a tiger mouth. If white cuts here, you play Atari, extend, and now when he turns direction here, you catch the group on the left. And if he comes out this way, you catch two stones and you're connected. So it's absolutely fine to go Nobi and be ahead, because white needs to do the same. Jump out and stay ahead, and then you can put pressure with Keima. This wedge, it's really not a problem. And let's see, you can even play this move. So if he cuts here, you play this one. If he cuts here, you play this one. But it's still good for black, so jump along. Tsuke, should Nobi. The wedge is really not a problem, because if you think about the shape point and you just play any other move, white is very happy to turn direction here with a tiger mouth. So that's the move for white. It means that's also the move for black. And simply go ahead, because if now he plays the wedge and connect, you can block, you can connect this way, and when he cuts, Atari and net, so the wall, it's all connected. This looks artistic, but white can play here. And then if you play Atari, he will push through, you take a stone and he comes out. So this means on this move, you gotta pull back either like this or like this. And already it gives white some eye shape. So you shouldn't allow this and then. Just Nobi, he comes along, jump again, he plays here, maybe play a few pips, double up, and the group is still in trouble. Difficult to kill, but it's not going to build much. So jump in the top. That was risky for white. It's very good for black to separate here. Now black starts to come back in the game. Actually, well, after the ko, white got a lot of potential, or a lot of territory actually on the left side, but running here, it's expensive for white. Atari, very good. And now black got a lot of territory in the top. Actually, black is ahead now. Even if nothing dies, it feels, the flow of the game feels good for black. Yeah, trying to make some eyes in center. Actually here, white can think about this move, then this one, then the block, and block again. So in the end, it's okay to make some eye shape. But this way, it still feels risky. What if white plays this kind of move, threatening the cut? Even if, if black plays P13, even if white makes an eye here, black can Hane now. And then Atari, and then connect, and the center group is dead. So game is over. Therefore, still tough. Yeah, white got the vital point. Oh, it's more interesting to play this one. So when white pushes, you play here. If he plays this one, you take. It's a false eye. If you play this one, you block, and when Hane, you play Atari first. This one, you separate. When white plays this, you just Atari and Atari from behind. So super difficult for white to make the two eyes. Eventually he will, but maybe in a ko. No, wait. He can, yeah, play this one and this. Yeah, now he's alive, finally. So he doesn't have to rely on the ko, but it's just 3 points. And then, of course, black will put pressure on the corner, then jump along, build a box on the bottom, something like this. And anyway, the box in the top plus the box here should be bigger than left side, 2 eyes, and a tiny corner. Yeah, so black is comfortably ahead now. The game became that close after all. So white made some eye space. In Gote, shoulder hit. Yeah, that's good, but I think having the wall in the center, it's better to attack M3. If white plays a counter attack, then you take the corner or you invade again. But obviously, shoulder hit is the trendy move. So white attach. Actually, white here should just block and leave in the corner like this, create some cutting points, because when black defends, it's a bit over concentrate. And now, either push here or play Keima. Or even if white plays something like this and black separates, white can go up, black goes up, white surrounds this stone or protects again the lower side. So in the end, white lives in the corner with more than 3 points, like it happened in the game, and also builds a lot on the bottom side. And black didn't profit so much from the wall in the center. So this can be a turning point for white. But no B. So this way the corner is smaller and black got the bigger right side. Jump here. In fact, you gotta do something about this left side. I would approach like this, because white either takes the stone, or if white plays here, then you come out and he's going to crawl on the left side. Then block this way, because this is threatening the group a little bit. And if white goes up, then jump out and try to build more in the middle area. This way, white can play a very calm Keima. He turns. Okay, that's Sente. Those moves he doesn't. Okay, that's Sente too. But yeah, he could play that anytime. And now the defense here. Yeah, white actually feels good about the position when he plays moves like that. But on the bottom, it's nice to play M2. If black comes here, white defends. If black extends, white can come inside. Really difficult for black to build too much in this area. So shoulder hit again. This block is good. The Tsuke is better to play the wedge and create cutting points. And on this move, just come on the bottom. This one. Well, obviously, white wants to keep the left side. So he needs this move. Then when black blocks here, comes inside here. If Hane block, if Atari block again, capture the Ko. Oh, dangerous. Yeah, so this move, white shouldn't allow. Very good to play here. But now, black can connect the stone on the left. Just jump in. Well, obviously, white will play some moves to reduce the middle. And then we don't know how the count will be. Jump, touch, no B. The black could still play here. It's better to play the block because it's threatening the two stones. So when white plays here, you just keep Sente and now defend the left side or block the bottom. This was a bit soft to play M6. So this is the moment where actually, this is small too because it's just threatening two stones, and when white plays here, he will damage. But white can actually capture one stone or jump here and no B. So what did white do? Block. Yeah, jump H3 is good. Hane block connect, go down. Not really necessary. White can cut. And if black plays here, go down. If Hane block, if disconnection, go inside. If peep, you just white just lives in the corner. So he went down, descend, and now white has so many points in the corner, and he lost most of them. Actually, it's even better to block this way if he wants to play something locally, because after Hane block connect, there is nothing black can do inside. So white can still play away, and he lives with a territory in the corner, not just 3 points. Anyway, this cut was good. This was also okay. Yeah. And that was a chicken style move. So Atari first. And fight the Ko a little bit. Cool. So white is alive, 3 points instead of 12. And black even got to play the Kosumi that white was supposed to play pretty soon. This is Sente, but it's more interesting for white to do the monkey jump. Also with the monkey jump many times, one can make a mistake in blocking the monkey jump, so white could gain a little more. And this Atari is also important to erase the center a little more, then push here, push this way, push this one, and then count. I think white could come back, but yeah, this was quite proper. Hang on a sec. Let's see what happens if black goes here. So we have Hane, no B, push, then play away. And if white clamps, black will go down, white will cut, black has to play here, white goes out, then this move, And now there's a problem because white can play Atari like this and then turn. And now when black plays here, Atari inside, send, Atari, and we have a big co-fight. Yeah, very good for black to play a move inside, and R18 is nice, because like this, T17 is not sent anymore. So Atari defend, those are some, yeah, this is good, important. This one is not the biggest move right now. It's more interesting to push here, threatening the connection underneath. Then you can push this way, then Atari from behind. That Han 8's worth about 2 points more. But now the game has been decided already. Oh, wow. Yeah, gotta pull back and keep connected. Atari and connect. So black is giving back all the profit that was taken away around N2 with this squeeze play. Uh-huh. Yeah, well, 8 points fly away. Tuck, tuck, tuck. Nothing happened there. And it's finished. Yeah, impressive game. Well, left side could have gone a little better for black, but and the chase in the middle was actually the deciding moment in this game. But this bottom reducing was really impressive. So well done on the win, and more wins in the next games we hope. Enjoy the review.